Alright, today is Monday, May 10th, 2021. Today we are going to Magic Kingdom. We're going to spend the day at Magic Kingdom, and then tonight we have dinner reservations at Raglan Road in Disney Springs.
Alright, and so far we managed to get breakfast done without finding the time to do this video. So we went to the Wave, and it was delicious as always. Food was super quick, but it was delicious.
Yeah, we shared the entree called the Wave Feast, which has scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, a Mickey waffle, an eggs Benedict. It's like a half order of eggs Benedict, only the one half of the English muffin. Breakfast potatoes, bacon cheddar grits, and I think that's everything, but it was way more than either one of us wanted to eat on its own, so we shared it, and we got an extra side of Mickey waffles, so they brought us out 2 extra Mickey waffles for the side. And we shared that, and we each had coffee and refillable mimosas, which is probably the most economic cocktail at Disney World. You get 3 mimosas for $19.
It was plenty of food for the both of us for breakfast. I mean, we didn't want anything too heavy, because then it just kind of kills the momentum for the park day. And so it's just a really good amount to split, because it was a lot of food.
Oh, it was plenty.
Yeah, and I think if we'd have ordered 2 separate entrees, it'd have been too much. Food coma and everything like that, it was a good balance.
Altogether, breakfast was $75 before the tip. That's with the Wave Feast entree, the side of Mickey waffles, 2 coffees, and 2 refillable mimosas. So all in all, not a bad deal at all. Really good deal. That's one of the things we love about the Wave, is it's one of the more economical choices for breakfast at Disney World, especially when they're doing the buffet, which they're not doing the buffet right now because of the pandemic, but pre-pandemic they had one of the best buffets at one of the best prices. So the Wave is a really good option for more of a value of a breakfast with really great food, excellent service, and walking distance to Magic Kingdom, or you can catch the Monorail, which is going by overhead right now.
Yeah, that's all I was going to add to it. On a Magic Kingdom day, you're perfect walking distance. You can walk off some of that breakfast on your way there. It's just too easy to get to Magic Kingdom from here.
I think we're going to catch the Monorail, right?
Sure.
Okay. Well, he's up there.
There he is.
This is the famous mural inside the Contemporary Resort. It is by Mary Blair, who is responsible for much of the art in It's a Small World. And up here, you see there's 2 goats. The goat on the left has 5 legs. This is kind of the famous 5-legged goat of the mural here at the Contemporary. But yeah, it goes world famous 5-legged goat. And then here's the other side. You have to come up to where you catch the monorail to be able to see the 5-legged goat. Although you can see the side of the mural that I'm showing you now from the 4th floor, where they have the shops and the Contemporary Cafe and Chef Mickey's. And here is the monorail. I'm sure that looks lovely right up close and mooring by. Thank you. Here's the monorail. Hopefully ready to take us to Magic Kingdom, which is where we want to go. It's like Orange Bird and a bunny had a baby. I love the bear. The bear is cute.
Where you can exit for Polynesian Village Resort. For safety, remain seated with face coverings on at all times. Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of a longer monorail ride than we originally intended. That's my fault, getting on the first thing that showed up.
Well, that's the other one didn't stop. The other one was going
Yeah.
in the direction, but it didn't stop.
It didn't stop, yeah.
So I think it just, maybe that one goes to the TTC.
Well, I think the guy just said we're going to the TTC.
Yeah, we're gonna hit that too. There wasn't a direction inside the Contemporary that said this way to Magic Kingdom.
That's true. It said this way to the monorail,
Yeah.
and we found a monorail, and we got on it.
Yeah. We got on the one we could get access to.
Yeah.
It's just going. Yeah, we sit there around the loop.
Yeah. Oh, but there's the Wilderness Lodge. We will be having breakfast there later on the trip. It is beautiful there. Would love to stay there sometime if we can afford it.
I think it's also on the bucket list.
Yeah, definitely bucket list for me.
It's beautiful. They do a lot of fun stuff. Sometimes, like in the before time, you can catch campfire songs. You can sit out and sing campfire songs with Chip and Dale.
Yeah, and they would have s'mores.
Always wanted to do that. The lodge itself, like they've got a lodge side and a camping side. And since we don't do the camping, I thought the lodge side would be awesome. It's still just a regular hotel room, but it's so themed to camping and outdoors. It's really awesome. It looked a lot like Grand Californian inside, but
Yeah, a little bit. Little bit of a similar vibe of the Grand Californian. You can see some of the lobby area on our video from a couple of trips ago where we did breakfast at Whispering Canyon Cafe, which is where we'll be having breakfast later this trip on our next Magic Kingdom day. But it is a beautiful hotel, one of the best gift shops we've encountered anywhere.
that's right. If you want Humphrey stuff, you remember Humphrey from the old Donald Duck cartoon.
Yes, they have all kinds of
That's
Humphrey
about
the
only
Bear
place you can
stuff.
find
Now we're stopping at the Ticket and Transportation Center, or Transportation and Ticket Center. I can never remember. Oh no, it's Transportation and Ticket Center. I can see on the sign over there, that's what it says. But this is where you park if you drive your car to the Magic Kingdom. You can catch the monorail from here that goes to the Magic Kingdom Resorts, which is Polynesian, Contemporary, and Grand Floridian. You can go to the Magic Kingdom. You can usually go to Epcot, but they haven't been running that monorail since COVID. Don't know when they'll be getting that back up and running, but that used to be a thing. And also right now, the monorail station at the Polynesian is under construction, so you can't get the monorail to the Polynesian right now. Hopefully later this summer they'll have that completed, and that will be a thing once again.
It is a short walking distance from the Polynesian to the Grand Floridian, so you can catch it there, or you can keep walking around to the Magic Kingdom.
That's true, yeah.
10-15 minute walk.
Only show out the side of this window because we have individual little plexiglass cubbies, which is cool because then they can kind of maintain some semblance of capacity on the monorail and keep with social distancing and all that crap for COVID. So yeah, here's some of the construction of the monorail station at the Polynesian.
Trader Sam's. It's definitely on the bucket list to stay there someday too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Polynesian, absolutely beautiful hotel, beautiful grounds, great restaurants, great bars. Weird smell.
Hopefully that'll be taken
But-
care of. Everybody's over now to be taken care of the renovations. So keep our fingers crossed.
You adjust to it eventually.
Yeah. There's kind of like salt water, but not good kind of salt water. I don't know.
Alright, this is the Grand Floridian, or its parking lot at any rate.
Unfortunately, the side of the monorail we're on is opposite the actual hotel.
Yeah, this is an absolutely gorgeous hotel. If you're here in November, December, or the very first part of January, make sure to come stop by. Grand Floridian is gorgeous at Christmas time. Pre-COVID, they used to do a life-size gingerbread house in the lobby. Like, it's an actual shop. It is a shop that sells gingerbread and is made out of gingerbread. And it is a sight to behold for the eyes and the nose.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so good. And it's just beautiful. It's like turn of the century, like Grand Victorian style.
Yeah, yeah. The outside architecture is very much inspired by the Hotel del Coronado, which is featured in the movie Some Like It Hot, which is one of my favorite movies. And I think it's funny because if I remember correctly, Some Like It Hot was actually set, you know, when they're there at the hotel, that's actually the Del Coronado on Coronado Island in California. I believe that according to the story, they're in Florida. So it's funny to me that Disney built a hotel that looks like the Hotel Del Coronado in California in Florida. It's almost like life imitating art. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up, and if I'm wrong, I'm gonna cut this whole part out. But here is the lovely Grand Floridian Hotel. As you can see, very much inspired by the Hotel del Coronado. And they recently completed a lovely walkway from the Grand Floridian to Magic Kingdom.
I want to show everybody our Floral Mickey. It's pretty awesome. It does take an army of landscapers to maintain all this, and he usually ends up changing colors with the season. We've seen some of our videos. You can see he's red and white during Christmas, and I think he was purple during Halloween. So it's a lot of fun. They do have the train station under scrim right now, probably just being repainted. They're not running the train at all anyway due to construction on a new ride in Tomorrowland called Tron Light Cycle Run. So since there's no train anyway, it's a good time to repaint the main street train station.
There's a Mickey hat in the clouds. It's like actually it might be bright.
Holy cow!
There's like a veil.
You're seeing this, right? Everybody else sees what we're seeing. Wait, that's not a Mickey ear hat.
It's kind of like a dome, and then you have the ears, and there's like a veil trailing.
Oh, like your bride one.
Like my bride mini ears, yes.
Check that out. That is
Welcome
cool.
to Disney World, everyone.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Rabbit!
Tigger!
Hi. Who's that, Noah?
See who else we're bringing out. they change out characters right now. They are doing, the only character meet and greets you get are distanced meetings and these cavalcades. Why is it pointed down? Alright, anyway, these cavalcades, it's usually just one float and a few characters go by. Sometimes they're every 20 minutes, so it feels like a parade. This is the most distanced, longest parade ever. So I guess that was the characters going back to break. Usually they will be sitting up here. And some days, with every 6 feet apart, you get like 6-8 characters up there. Right. Okay, we have... Alright, yeah, it looks like they are trying to bring out some transportation. You can catch the trolley from here up to the castle. You got the fire station. Same like Disneyland. Around the corner right there next to Car Bar, just to the right of that. In normal times, it's an actual barber shop. You can come get your hair cut on Main Street. I cannot remember the price, but of course it was much more expensive than your standard Great Clips. But that's part of the fun. I mean, you're right here in the park. It's still themed as Disney always does, very old-fashioned, old style. It's a big thing for kids to get their first haircut in there. And continuing on, I know this over here to the left, there's Tony's Town Square restaurant, and a couple of shops. And this is why they were prepping the trolley.
A great song that would work very well on Main Street, USA.
One of the things you've always got to do at Main Street is try to catch the Dapper Dans.
I'll walk right down the middle of Main Street, USA. USA, it's the heart of America, the heartbeat of a holiday. The place once made with a magical plan. And right down the street there is a fantasy land. I'm walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Main Street, USA. Here in the Magic Kingdom, the most magical place on all the earth here. We are the Dapper Dans, and we're here to sing for you.
Yeah.
You're here to listen to us.
Yeah, we are.
I'm walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA. USA is the heart of America, the heartbeat of a holiday. Just hear that big brass band. They made a fantasy land, walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA.
So awesome. Such great voices. They always do a great a cappella show.
I don't know if it's a budget cut thing, but fairly often lately they seem to be operating a Dan short.
Oh.
The Barbershop Quartet is only a trio today.
Wherever
He's not wrong. There's so many ear headbands. I find it unfortunate because they have ear hats. Why can't we do an ear hat the way we do ear headbands? At least some of them. I wouldn't wear a gold sparkly one, but I think you could still do the ear hats very much like this Sorcerer Mickey. I think there's more undone with the ear hats than possible. And they're also doing a large line of socks, mismatchy socks. The fancy, colorful socks have been a big thing lately. Ah, here they are. I've been noticing these seem fairly new to me. Look like ID badge holders. So far the one I like the best has been this. I'm not sure if work badge will work with RFID blocking. Oh, and I thought it was different. Oh, and so I haven't even been shown. So this one, you get your ID badge. It does say RFID blocking, so I don't know if I'll be able to scan, if you can scan that way, or if that works differently. But you pop this snap up, flip it onto something, you got different spaces for ID cards. So it's a quick thing. I thought it was magnetic, and that's what I was looking for. Maybe some are, some aren't. Snap. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see that. The hitchhiking ghosts. So that looks like a lot of fun. I usually have one I just put in my front pocket. It clips on with a magnet, but it's starting to get kind of trashed. Other characters. So kind of cool. If you want a little Disney fun at work. Uh-oh. We've lost her. Oh, that's kind of fun. Another new thing I've just noticed. All these backpacks. Actual backpacks with a zipper. But it looks like Mickey is riding along with you on your Disney trip. You got Sully, Minnie, I believe the unicorn from Toy Story 4? Maybe 3. I lost track of those a little bit. They're alright. Still enjoy one the most. Okay, I don't think life's gonna be over there. Also here, magic bands are a huge thing. They've pretty much got one with every character or show you can think of. Coming out with new ones all the time. The latest is one from the Mandalorian, the Country Bears, and possibly, sorry, that's Frontierland. Just all different symbols from the land itself. A lot of fun. They've also started doing these. I don't know if you, for those of you that remember the 90s and your flex band, that snappy wrist. Let's see if I can, probably won't do it on the cardboard, and that's the point. But it's a slap bracelet. That's what it is. So it's just got a little puck on there. Those were a lot of fun back in the day. These are the Big Feet collection now, apparently. Which their feet are almost as big as their heads. Some of them are very adorable though. Ah, that's cool. They kind of have more desk plaques. Oh, Becca got, of course, the Queen of Hearts for her desk. It looks like they're doing more of those now. That's kind of fun. both ID cards and luggage tags. Oh, and I am very interested. I've gotten a few new puzzles this time. They've been doing a lot of really fun ones. There's this set of posters from Disney's California Adventure. And I love the Haunted Mansion stretching room portraits. And the whole set of all four. I've seen that they are individually a good size. So that's a lot of fun. And I still have no clue where Becca went to. I'm gonna have to start shouting Marco or maybe give her a text.
Because there's got no place there.
Let's see. Here's one. I have really actually started liking the button-ups they do. There's one store that had a men's button-up in this style. This green. Kind of Polynesian, Hawaiian look. So, as with almost everything, they come up with a style, and there has to be a lounge fly backpack and an ear headband, shirts and dresses. And lately they've also included a button-up shirt. Some of them has been fun. Hey, look who it is!
Hi.
You've got here what was once the dreaded invader of Starbucks. They have themed it very well. It mixes in with the park just fine. They did very well with that. We were worried, but it looks good. And now you can get even better coffee in the parks. I love it. So, since we're in line for Photo Pass, I'm gonna go ahead and put this away. We'll see you again later.